Hello, Earth signs. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. This is a general message for Earth signs. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. Some secret's going to be coming out. The reason why somebody's going to be moving quickly here. Okay? There's something isn't what it seems to be, or was. If I could get it out properly. Something isn't the way it seems. Okay, there's something hidden here. You also got justice here. Somebody wants balance and equal give and take here, but somebody's moving on. Somebody could be going through karma. Earth signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. This is a general message for Earth signs. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. If it don't fit, don't force it. Just relax and let it go. Now, there is somebody here though who could be dealing with the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, okay? Somebody's manifesting somebody to work with here, okay? Or wants to work with a water sign. For some of you right now, this person is very intuitive, alright? Someone needs to make a choice here because somebody could be at a crossroad regarding somebody from the past returning, okay? This could be a soul contract for some of you. Contact, some of you may want to contact a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But for somebody here though, this spread's going to be out figuring out a lie, okay? This is going to be what the lie is, why it's being kept from you, and when or how you'll find out. At the bottom, somebody here is waiting for somebody that they could be on a date with, waiting for somebody to come, okay? But someone's using their intuition here, Earth signs. This could be somebody here in the family that is moving on, okay? They could be leaving their family behind here, Earth signs. Come on, say the intuition's telling them this. Now, I had to write it down, so I'm going to read it out how I've written it. Because when I was meditating before I did this reading, this is what came out. The King of Pentacles representing yourself here, Earth signs. But the person I'm speaking to, the situation is as it was in the past. Someone was could have been with a fellow Earth sign, a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. This could be someone you were living with or married to. Or somebody here could have been seduced by a fellow Earth sign. Could have been what they had to offer you. They could have been offering you money, stability. Some of you may have a family with this person, or this could be a family member, okay? But at present, right now here, Earth signs, it seems like you and your partner are concerned about how your relationship looks to outsiders. It seems like you like to sustain an appearance of a happy family or being a happy couple, even if you're not, okay? So somebody is wearing a mask in this situation and pretending everything's alright. Now, just for some of you, because this is not for everybody, this person may have a wife or family you do not know about. This person is a provider when they have it. This could even be yourself. You or your partner is all appearance though. The only reason they seem to want a serious relationship here, collective, is that it looks good to others and adds to their image. Someone's not emotionally available right now. That's for somebody, okay? This could even be yourself I'm speaking to, but I'm speaking to a specific person here. Because someone is materialistic, they're ruthless, they're unsupportive, and is very unsuccessful in business, okay? This could be an older man or woman, but they're coming across as a slob, they're lazy, they're bad in business, or have poor judgment. And this person, they're usually unfaithful, him or her, okay? Can be cold-hearted, ruthless, and may use money as a means to control his or her partner to get what he or she wants, okay? Now this could be somebody in your family or somebody that you're married to or living with, okay? But it shows the Ten of Cups came up when you was in the past there, okay? One or both of you had a moment when you thought you had made it with your love life, or some of you are happy with yourself and your family right now. But there is someone who tried to get a serious relationship or tried to get a commitment with your partner in the past, okay? Some of you was in the same sex in the past, in a relationship. Even though they have a family, or this is someone in your family that could have been on the down low, okay? Now, this person could have grew up in a dysfunctional family environment and is having an effect as an adult within their relationship right now. This could have come across as somebody who's very needy, or someone did not put in the effort to please you. But it seems like your eagerness has possibly turned them off in the past because somebody was too bending over backwards, bit of a people pleaser, okay? And this kind of put somebody off. There could have been a divorce or separation as well to somebody in the past. Someone could have experienced a miscarriage or had problems conceiving in the past. And someone here even could have lost or is losing their home. But there is a lot of arguments and conflicts in the past within the home and the relationship, because this is taking place in the past. This could be resonating with you. Earth signs could already taking place now, or is yet to come. Because subconsciously here, you know you rushed into a relationship in the past, and now you realize how toxic the relationship was, okay? Especially when you look back in the past, you're looking back and you're realizing how toxic the relationship was. Someone has also realized that your partner is controlling and is abusive. It seems like your relationship has become toxic here. Someone has realized that the relationship or situation is not a healthy environment for a relationship right now because it's become toxic, okay? Someone also realized their partner does not have genuine feelings or intentions towards you. In fact, currently they're rather irritated with you at the moment here, Earth signs. This person I'm speaking to even gets jealous very easily, okay? If it's not you, then it's the person you're dealing with. But I hear what you want, but you cannot get it, and get it, don't want it. So it's like, say somebody wants you, but you don't want them. The person that you want don't want you. Okay, that's what I'm hearing for somebody. Get it, don't want it, and want it, don't get it. That's how it goes, okay? But I'm also hearing a message as well for someone that could be ill, and it's been a burden. Could have been ill for 10 to 20 years, and now someone could have passed away, and my condolence for those who are going through that. And the news probably came in quickly regarding this, okay? That's for somebody. Now, the outcome as well that I actually was looking at was somebody here who was drowning in their emotions because they took on too much or felt stuck or alone in a situation. They or you were in denial that they were being used for sex or using a third party in secret in the past. Somebody was in denial, didn't want to hear about there was anybody else around, okay? Would have sworn to say no way my partner would have anybody else, okay? But it seems like your counterpart now is drowning in their emotions and using substances such as drugs and alcohol. They're missing you here, collective, and feeling lonely, okay? Someone is healing and needs to know that, though. You didn't misread the vibe that you was feeling, okay? They just wasn't vibing back with you, because who feels it knows it, right? Because you're realizing the person that you was dealing with, you wasn't on the same page. Because this person is karmic. They're not your mirror, okay? They're a walking lesson in detachment. Some of you might need to detox and delete this person, okay? Because in the past, you would accept a relationship if the person kind of showed interest, like they liked you, or they liked your picture, or on social media, you start to think that, oh, the person likes you, okay? But they were secretive, this person. They was doing it on the down low. They were sneaky and dishonest, okay? It seems like your family and your friends also disapproved of this relationship that you was in or getting into here. But subconsciously, you now have been, you may have been their therapist, okay? The lover and the friend to this person. But it's telling you to take a step back here, okay? Because somebody's going to realize that's not love. That's unpaid emotional labor that you was putting in, okay? Trying to convince somebody to commit to you or settle down with you. This has left a person, though, who thought they had a love story drowning their emotions, okay, or will be, because this was a timeless reading, could already taking place now, or is yet to come. But subconsciously, though, you thought that you had a love story, okay? Now somebody's drowning their emotions and using substances to cope, okay? It seems like the only form of communication that is taking place is when they used to call you about 2 a.m. in the morning to find out if you're still up by text, okay? But you're realizing that they belong to the street, okay? As they have unlimited excuses that they keep coming to you with. The reason why they didn't keep in contact with you or text back was that they had a secret marriage or were leading a double life. You were dealing with a silver-tongued devil here, a flirt who was all talk and no action. Now this person is missing you and using substance to cope and feeling lonely. And you don't want to hear it. That's for somebody. Como say? Now this spread here, Earth sign, is going to be on figuring out a lie, okay? Now, it's something in your mind right now, Earth signs, that you want to know if the person is lying about it. So, let's see what the lie could be. You got the Six of Cups. Somebody here could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. This is somebody here that could be, you could be dating or was dating in the past. But somebody's using their intuition here regarding somebody in the family to move on, okay? This could be somebody you knew from childhood, could be a child, it could be brother or sister, but somebody here has decided to come back from the past, okay? The Six of Cups here is also letting you know, say that it was a union, okay? Somebody that they haven't seen for a long time, okay? This is somebody here who, at the same time, in the past, it seemed that you loved your partner or your potential partner deeply in the past, okay? So you often look back on the past and wonder why, or how why things all went wrong, okay? For somebody though, you could be lying about this, okay? Because sometimes the Six of Cups can indicate that currently exes, or alternatively, some of you could have returned back to an ex in the past, okay? For some of you, you could be lying and saying that you're not hoping for an ex to return, okay? Because they probably will. But for somebody here though, if your relationship is not making much progress, you're still in the same position as you've always been with your lover, and you seem that you're looking into the past wondering how it all ended or how it all ended up like this, okay? Because one or two of you is longing for something which you have had previously, which no longer exists now between you here, okay? For example, collective, you may be hurting over a past relationship, or reminiscing about a time when your relationship was newer and exciting. But for some of you here, it seems like somebody's got the line about some form of past that they're not let go of, okay? Why you're being kept from you is because somebody here needs to make a choice with the Two of Wands, okay? Someone needs to make a choice or a decision between two, okay? For some of you right now though, the Two of Wands is also letting you that somebody is tired of their lover, okay? Could be in somebody from the past, okay? But even why they're not letting you know, they want to go back to somebody from the past and they're tired of you, but they're not letting you know, Okay? For someone though, it seems like you're living in the reality of this relationship. You seem to realize that it's not all that it's cracked up to be. Okay? When you return back to somebody from your past there. Okay? For some of you, having an actual real relationship with this person, you find that it's not fulfilling as you fantasy or you had believed it. Well, you fantasize when you go back to this person how well it's going to be or everything, but when you get reality kicks in, basically, you realize the grass wasn't so green after all. Okay? And if you haven't yet started a relationship with this person, it means you're starting to question whether you need to pursue it, if it's worth pursuing. Okay? And some of you right now, like I said, you need to figure out some form of lie that's taking place here. Okay? Regarding somebody's need to make a choice that they're going to return back to somebody from the past, or they're going to stay where they are. Okay? Or find out if it's worth it. But for some of you though, or a particular person I'm speaking to, it seems your relationship is nowhere near perfect. Okay? Even after trying hard and going through a lot together, you will still have problems here, earth signs. Okay? One of you is beginning to tire of the relationship or the potential of the relationship, because sometimes people go back because they see a potential, but it doesn't mean it actually is. Okay? When or how will you find out about this? You're going to find out by a child or somebody younger. You're going to get a message, okay, regarding this. Someone could be sending you a message. Instead of, or could have been a child that told you that they've seen somebody with somebody from the past, okay? Some of you, it could be receiving bad news regarding somebody made a choice to go back to somebody from the past there, okay? That's for some of you. I'm seeing Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Now, this page of Pentacles is usually about money issues here, because for some of you, you used to be seeing what could be in your lover or potential lover. You were not previously viewing them for how they were, but it seemed like there was like a lump of clay that could be molded or shaped into what you wanted him to be, okay? But right now though, it seems like either you or your partner is not in a position to sustain or nurture a serious romantic relationship. Perhaps this could be because you or they are not emotionally mature. But it can also mean though here, air signs, that they are not financially stable or at a place that they want to be before they settle down. It seems like more needs to be ticked off you or their bucket list, and more money needs to be in the bank, because for some of you right now, somebody who wants to return back, they're coming back with nothing after feeling that the grass was greener on the other side. Okay? So let's see. This is for earth signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. What other message here for earth signs do they need to know? It seems like the light is, somebody thinks it's complicated, because it seems to be more complex than it seems here when they return back to somebody from the past. Okay? Yeah, somebody has ulterior motives here. Okay? Someone may be getting close to you with hidden intentions here. That's why it's being kept away from you. Okay? Because somebody has to make a choice or decision here. And how or when you'll find out. This could be in a temporary distance here, because the distance in the relationship is temporary and things may reconnect later, because this could be somebody that you could have a child with or children with. Okay, it could be in separations. Somebody's coming back with ulterior motives though, because somebody here said they want to clear the air. They want to be clearing up some misunderstanding through some form of communication here. This could be you wanting to do this, or they want to do it with you. But this is the lie, okay? Somebody here has ulterior motives when they're coming back. And that's why they're not telling you, alright? right? They're making out that it could be because of the children, okay? Let's see what other message here for Earth signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Tell me about why is it complicated here, because when somebody returns back to the past, somebody wants peaceful vibes. They want no more drama. They want to have a calm mind and a soul alignment, but that's the lie. They could be coming to you and telling you this. I just want a peaceful vibe. I don't want no complications, you know what I mean? But it's a lie, okay? And why it's kept from you is because they've got an ulterior motive, okay? Yeah, someone's going to get caught, busted. Somebody's got doing some detective work. Secrets are going to be exposed. This could be a surprise because somebody's going to be shocked when it all comes out, okay? Why the ulterior motive, why this person was coming back towards you, okay? And how you're going to find out is going to be when you're growing together. You could be sharing a journey, okay? Or going on a trip or somewhere. But it's going to be a lesson learned, okay? Because this is like a soul bond. Somebody here is going to be returning or turning back up somebody from your past, okay? But somebody here's got ulterior motives, and it's going to shock you when the secrets expose what it is. Somebody's definitely soul searching. They're going doing their inner work, looking for deeper meaning, spiritual path. But there has been a love affair, a player, a third party. Somebody's been hooking up, possibly got STD, so pre-warned is pre-armed. And somebody is sick and tired. You're over it, you're moving on. You made a decision, a decision's being made, okay? Because you realize it's a repetitive cycle. That's for somebody, okay? Because you're going to find out all this, alright? Especially if you start investigating. Let's see what other message here, what lies beneath all this here for Earth signs. Somebody's definitely coming with some outdated, disused ideas. Somebody kicked to the curb, okay? But they feel like they can't get back in again. Come back with the same old, okay? Tell me about this peaceful vibes here. Yeah. Some of you are fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. This is somebody here who's lying and could be saying, I'm fighting for the relationship, but they're coming with ulterior motives. And this situation is going to explode. Shit's about to pop up in flames here because somebody's going to be surprised and shocked when it all comes out about this person's ulterior motive, okay? Because for some of you, somebody's got some anger management and he's telling you to run away, okay? If you didn't know about it, okay? They're coming towards you with making out, say, I've changed and this is what I want, peace and quiet. But this person has anger managed and he's telling you to run away, okay? Because you're dealing with somebody here who definitely cannot be trusted. Run away. Because they're lying. Because someone here is trying to keep a promise. But you already know the tea, okay? Someone's now in their feelings. Because this person's destroyed, they're shattered, they're broken, they're fucked up, and they know it, okay? This person is doing drugs, by the way. So, pre-warned is pre-armed. This is for Earth signs, Sun, Moon, or Venus rising. This could even be yourself here, Earth signs, that's experiencing this, okay? But the situation's about to explode, and somebody's going to be running away, okay? Because somebody is definitely dealing with somebody who's got anger management. This is for Earth signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Let's see what other message she wants to tell you here about this lie. Okay. Someone's saying they're fighting for what they love. It's a battlefield. He's telling you delete the text, block the number, and reclaim your peace. You don't need closure, you need boundaries. You're not missing out on love, you're dodging a migraine. Block, bless, move on. Okay? Because somebody's coming with your lie here, Earth signs. Because when it concerns why it's being kept from you, they're not coming back better. They're just circling the block because they're bored. If your fallback plan It's not love, it's convenience with a Wi-Fi connection. Don't let your heart become their hotel here, earth signs, okay? Tell you to run away because if somebody's got anger management issues here, bit of a control freak for somebody. If they only show affection after 2 drinks, congratulations, you're dating Jekyll Vodka Hyde. The sober self avoids eye contact, but suddenly they are poet after a shot. Yeah, no, intimacy shouldn't be on the tap. Call a lift and call it off. Okay, telling you to run away here because that's the lie. They're coming with the ulterior motive. They've got anger management issues. They've got drug addictions. Okay, at the bottom, if they're still finding themselves, help them get lost. He's not on a healing journey. He's on a self-centered vacation. You're not a stop along the way. You're the whole damn destination here, earth signs. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see, any other message here for earth signs that I need to know? For a wrap up this one, let's see. Other message for earth signs. Got one flip there. Other message for earth signs. That's too many. What message for earth signs? Well, too many. Too many want to come out. But somebody is in danger. Could be a fatal blow. The doctrine of mutual assured destruction prevents conflict. Irreversible damage is in sight. Facing the conflict head on could have prevented a total destruction here for somebody. Okay? But it's telling me to get away from this person. I used to limit myself to safe zones, but now I realize I must face the dangers to survive this. So some of you are going to be facing your face and doing it anyway. Okay? And for some of you, time, relentless advance. Grapple with irreversibility. Time and its permanent impact. Understand time, relentless. Advance and the impossibility of reversal here. Because for some of you, when I'm with you, time seems to rewind and it's like we're always knowing each other, to feel like a forgotten part of me. We share a bond that transcends lifetimes. But this is somebody here who knows that time is ticking, okay? They're trying to do a time when they want to advance towards you, okay? It could be 10 past 2, 10. For some of you, when they turn up, okay, it could be the 10th for the 10th. So, let's see. What other message here? Let's see if we can get some time for... What time? Let's see, is there a time? Let's see what the universe message is going to be telling you. They're going to let you know. The message just their signs need to know. Sun, Moon, Venus rising. If you want to be more successful in life, your priority should be to focus your mindset on all that you want to attract in your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. And the reason why some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking, where the universe is taking you next, they have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming. That's for someone. That's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes people come into your life for a season, for a reason, okay? If you're going to be celebrating something very special soon, you'll be so full of joy and happiness, it will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. So be ready for it. Expect it is happening. But you're going to have to walk away from people and things that no longer serve you. Okay? For some of you in the past, you could have been fine for what you love, but then you realize it wasn't really, it was fake. Okay? And it's telling you to block this person, telling you to move on. Okay? Run away because you're dealing with somebody who has anger management issues. Alright? If this resonates with you, Earth signs, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.